Good evening, you guys. How is everyone doing? Come on into the room. Come on in the room. I keep hearing that song. Come on in the room. I like that. The Georgia Mass Choir. Jesus is my doctor. I like that. And he writes out all my scriptions. Hey, Tracy. Hey, your choice. Towing TV. True Aquarius, Natural Born Queen, Teresa Kane, Diane Bowens, Little Miss Muffin, Cedric Price. How is everybody doing? Cypress, Diane Wright, Jeff Lee, Ja My Love, or Ja Love My Three. Crystal, Sharon, okay. Who else is in here? CMG Cypress, Miss Shirley. Cypress, are your boys eating or is they belly still tore? How you guys doing tonight? Did y'all enjoy the food? Did y'all enjoy the holiday food? Yeah, I did. I did. And I'm detoxing now. And I promise you, I have been detoxing. It was good, but I've been detoxing so that I can get on back on track. Detoxing so that I can get on back on track. Hey, Joy Loves God. Diane, what you cook? Diane says, I'm stuck. Has anybody seen Catalea? I'm going to have to reach out to Catalea. I have not seen Catalea in my chat. I am going to have to reach out to her. She ain't never stayed away this long. Woo child. You guys doing okay tonight? He says, I know Cypress is on here, regular, just a likable person. I'm doing really good. Diane says, I had ribs, homemade potato salad, woo, mustard greens, and baked beans. Lord have mercy. We had that good old potato salad, ribs, turtle, cheesecake. What else? My mom made some slaw today too. And what else? She cooked greens, mac. What else? You guys doing okay? Make sure you hit the like button as you come into the room. Like I said, I overdid. She did barbecue chicken. Well, she did barbecue leg quarters, of course. Um, ribs, um, barbecue smoked sausages. I saw you on this weekend, Miss C, but I was spending time with my kids. Oh, okay, you talking about on the live? Oh, I saw you was on this week. Okay. Okay, Miss Teresa. Hey Ramona. Hey Tamil. Hey Kimberly. It has been a wonderful weekend though. It has. Like I have to say, you know, it has been a great weekend. It has just been a wonderful weekend all the way across the board. Okay. Oh, Misty, the Dolph Museum was awesome. It was packed. I got there when they opened, and when we left, they still had a line. People were parking on the interstate. It was, and I'm so happy that there was no violence or anything like that. Key Glock and them, I hear, was out there and everything. Um, so that makes me happy. Um, it has. It's been a lot of shootings. I don't know. It is a war zone. It is definitely a war zone. Hey, Miss Tamara and everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. I had a wonderful holiday. Okay. I did. I had a wonderful holiday. This has been a really good weekend because I had the opportunity to spend time with my loved ones and my friends and all of that good stuff. So it has been wonderful. This has really been and it was not too hot or anything like that. So I'm almost like, oh, I did not want it to end. Um, it's worth another visit in my opinion. Prayers up for little King grandma, y'all. His grandma stabbed her mama today. Oh my God. Little King's grandma stabbed his mama. Hey, rest in peace, young dog. I was hoping you would come in. T, you must have had a nice little date gone. I'll just call him Mr. M. Okay. Mr. M. I traveled to North Carolina to take my aunt home and visit my parents. And M stands for magnificent. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Oh, his mama stabbed his grandma. Okay, y'all. I wanted to talk about the Dolphland car show, and it was a success. And unfortunately, for some reason, I ain't been. Well, I'll talk about that another time. I haven't been on Instagram. Okay, I haven't been on Instagram. I'm gonna try to see if I can get on there though. But I'm going to pull up Paper Route Rogers. Shout out to Paper Route Rogers. I haven't been on Instagram, so I'm going to go over to his page and pull up the car show and all of that because he normally has all things Dolph on his page, and um I'm sending him a shout out. I hope he don't strike at me, okay? He normally don't. He don't mind. Hold on.
Memphis blew up. It's going down right there. Yeah. Take her out. It's big money today.
Hey man, look, you got all the money.
Hell, yo, big money shit. What you just get in later, bro? What you just get? Hey, y'all this big money shit.
Hey man, pay for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Clock fucked up. Nothing regular.
Those yellow cars are block cars.
Got that mind fucked up.
Roots. Butterfly dog.
In Memphis, there's a wrap. Love for the Streets car show, Dolphland Museum, grand finale, Memphis, Tennessee. Until next time, man, I appreciate y'all. Whole city came out, went crazy. Nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Real king of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He the only one can pull it out like this. Straight up.
Long live my nigga, man.
Hey, John, what you gonna do?
Why your ass ain't gonna lie? You know what I'm saying? Beat your ass out here. Ain't no count. We in it. I better beat this nigga ass. This nigga be knowing. Real talk.
You can't with me, can't nobody else with me.
Watch this, y'all. Look.
Every nigga put their hands on me and shit turn to a shootout on guard. Fuck you talking about?
Shake hands, nigga. Everybody over there.
I think I might have to mute it with that music because you know how that go. Yeah. All right, that was part 1, I do believe. Shout out to Paper Route Rogers. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Okay. Let's see here what we got here.
Grove near Big E. What you talking about? That boy got Glock smoked up. I stamped it.
Bon appetit. You know how I dump a next out of bells like I'm busting million.
I know what's going on, ugly lining. What you got going, bitch? No cap. Members out here. No cap. Members. Hey, no cap. No cap, man. We outside. No cap. Outside. My slow here. No.
It's a video. They got no fuck going on.
Say what now? Yeah, it was. It definitely was. But you could tell that we was from East St. Louis and Memphis because them motherfuckers was dirty. He my last day.
No cow. No cow. Members out here, nigga, no cow.
Okay, you guys. Shout out to Paper Route Rogers. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Paper Route Rogers. As y'all can see that it was a success, and it makes me extremely happy to see that there was no hiccups, no violence as it relates to that. Okay, as it relates to that, it's been violence. It just was no violence around them. As you can see, everybody was out there. We saw Keek Lock out there. It looks like he was doing a video. They closed it out with a bang. Everybody had fun, and that makes me happy to know that so many people that came all the way from St. Louis. I told y'all when they assassinated Dolph, there was a earthquake that could be felt all the way down to St. Louis. So I heard the young lady say they came from East St. Louis, which is Illinois. East St. Louis is right over the bridge from St. Louis, Missouri, like 15 minutes. Hey, by Capricorn. Shout out to by Capricorn. Pre-Dolphed it on up. I love it too. It makes me so proud of those young dudes. And yeah, but Jonesboro is not that far though. Jonesboro, Arkansas is not that far. If I'm not mistaken, Jonesboro is like what, 25 minutes, 30. It could be felt all the way down to St. Louis. Yeah, East St. Louis is a very dangerous place. But I am very, very proud of those guys, just for coming out and turning out and fellowshipping with the fans and bigging it up for Young Dolph. That makes me extremely proud of them. There was no violence as it relates to that. I'm sure it was all types of undercover law enforcement out there. I'm sure of that. But I mean, people still came out and they enjoyed. And just, you know what? I started to get emotional when I was looking at Young Dolph's cars. And I have to contain myself even right now, right? And I don't know why I'm welling all up, because I've had such a happy week. Just for the last few days, I've been so happy. But just looking at all of his cars, all of the success that he attained. Oh Lord, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I hope my period ain't get ready to come down. Y'all know how we be getting. Just looking at all the success that he attained for himself, for his family, for his children, especially for his children, and the mere fact that his life was interrupted. Doc would tell you, I was a crack baby. I came from nothing. And how he used to pray that somebody, would help him, and he worked. However he got it. We didn't hear about Dolph killing people. As a matter of fact, you didn't hear Dolph talk a whole lot about killing people in his music. He always talked about getting money. And the mere fact that people could not stand to see him be blessed, that you got those types of people in this world. See, I know about those type of people, but I've never been around people like that. And the mere fact that we've had the opportunity to see it firsthand, okay, that this man his life was interrupted just because of the greatness that was on his life. It's a sad thing before God. It really is. It's a shame before God. And it goes back to our people got to do better. Our people got to do better. But seeing his name on his cars and things of that nature, all of the things that he left behind, so he could be in the spiritual realm, because he has ascended to another level. I believe that the spirit lives on. You could kill the body, but you can't kill the soul. And so he could be in the spiritual realm. He has ascended to another level. And I believe he was at that car show and he could stand back and say, I did that. He could look at everything that he attained when he was in physical form on this earth and say, I did that. And now it's reaping season for those who was insistent on interrupting his life, because you have to reap what you sow. And what I can't understand is that you have so many adults, so many grown people that go out and do wrong. They know it is against the law to take somebody's life. And they get mad when there has to be retribution and repercussions for the decisions that they made. Did they really think that they can just take that man's life or anybody's life for that matter? Not just young dogs, but anybody who decides that they want to take a life simply because they mad at somebody. You know, they got this thing now. You don't play with my name. You don't play with my name. People are so evil now. They're so jealous hearted that it causes a obsessiveness. And we see that now. Like when people have greatness on their life, folks want to interrupt their life. They feel like if I kill that person, it's going to make me better. And we see now, you see what I'm talking about? We see that with the hell that they're going through, okay, that it don't work out like that. You know, we think about the little dudes that are in jail, like Straight Drop and Cornelius and all of them. It just it didn't work out like that. It's not going to work out for them because you have to reap what you sow. Those are just the laws of the earth. And so people get mad about that. But like I said, those are the seeds that they sow. A lot of these young dudes don't even know that they get ready to start being sentenced to death. Okay? They get ready to start being sentenced to death. Miss T, I tell you, the world showed him so much love. It was one of the best events I have ever attended. And it seems like the energy was just on point. Ain't God good? The energy was just on point. Okay? Cypress, I'm tired. Just got done cleaning greens and seasoning my meat. I'm cooking tomorrow. Dolph is still feeding families by giving young men a chance to be king. Absolutely. You know, what was so wrong about young Dolph wanting to give young men the opportunity to be kings? That's what I can't understand. What was so wrong about that? That's right, real deal, Lee. Tim, what kind of dog do you have? A Yorkie. Girl, a full-blooded Yorkie. She is something terrible. I'm telling you, she is something else. Young Dolph, he want to go number one. Young Dolph is already number one. God made him number one. That's the reason why so many people came out and showed him love like that. You know, so whatever the people that killed him thought that was going to stop, it can't be stopped. It can't, because when God says it, it's final. That's it and that's all. Real deal Lee not running, 100 viewing, 54 likes. Y'all make sure y'all kick the likes up. Send the likes up, send it all the way up until you can't run it up no more. I'm just very excited. You know, but like I said, it just makes me sad knowing that people kill people because of the greatness that God has put on the inside of them, because of the gifts that are on their lives. It's sad, and it's still happening every single day. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. They said we talk about bag, not dog. Money bag don't compare to young Dolph. There's no comparison there. That's right, y'all. Hit the darn like button. That's right, Madison Mom. Y'all run them likes on up. Let's see how many likes we got. Hold on, guys. Hit the subscription button. Y'all run the likes up. If you haven't hit the likes, y'all run the likes up. Subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. No cap, no comparison. That's Dolph's son. That's why he always said what Dolph said before his song. Cypress got one foot on the door and the other one on a banana peel if he makes the wrong move. No, Moneybag is not better than Dolph as a rapper. The consensus in this chat says that Young Dolph is better. Okay, Cypress. So you're outnumbered. You are outnumbered. Whew. Absolutely not. Plastic Face ain't touching Dolph. Ain't nobody touching Dolph. I hear this song right here. Y'all know I just have to play a little bit.
So good she got up and started cooking. Rolling up big cookies. Juki found that shit right here. Yeah! Good as cooking, good as God. I get a ticket like my they coming home. Got money to count. Get past the flip. When I was small, I ain't have nothing. Showed up and said, hey, young nigga. Hey, young nigga. Hey, young nigga. Hey, whatever you do, just make sure you get paid.
I like to see those kids dance. Hey. That's the one right there. Get paid, young hitter. Get paid. Get paid, young. See, these dudes feel like the only way to get paid is to go and mess their own lives up. Great news. The senseless death will forever bring a positive atmosphere to young Dolph legacy. His loved ones have to find some sense of peace and joy. That's true. I'm going to put that. I'm going to do the exact same thing. Get paid, young hitter. Get paid. Whatever you do, just be sure you get paid. Whew. Cypress, don't play with me. Play with your B. Dolph's songs motivation. Oh, they hate that. See, Dolph his songs didn't bring no bad energy. His songs talked about getting money. I like his, I especially like that one. Get paid, young kidder, get paid. That's a good one on the treadmill. Get paid. Hey, Nika. I like penguins too. I have catch myself be ready to twerk. But this weekend was a great weekend in spite of I think crime was pretty high in a lot of, different places. Um all over the US. Something has to be done, but I do know that they are doing something in the process of doing something about this crime in the Memphis area. So, cause child, they messed around and and it was hmm, some stuff that was happening in Mississippi around where I live. But they handled that quick. Cypress, go on with that BS. Cypress, watch your mouth. You forget where you at. Cypress already know Dolph is it over here. Dolph is the goat. Okay, Dolph is the goat. Get paid, young hitter, get paid. I like that song. Y'all already know how I get. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, guys. Y'all see I'm in a happy mood. Hold on, you guys. If y'all hear my aunts and stuff, they still in there with my mama child. Okay, let's see.
You got people that come in this game with money, but that shit don't mean nothing. You got people that come in this game with talent, but this shit don't mean nothing. But the game done ran to the wrong nigga. You got talent, you got a nigga that's smart, and you got us a young nigga, and you got the young nigga with a team. So the gang got trouble. The gang got hell. You can't give me nothing. You can't offer me nothing. It's like don't nothing mean nothing to me. No, nothing don't nothing. No, none of this shit mean shit to me. Money don't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? It's like it's more about the understanding. It's more about the value in the vision. You know
how did you learn how to navigate in this business? Because people say, well, a lot of times artists have to get jerked to really understand the business. I'm
gonna keep it 100. If you was to ask Jay-Z the same question about me, like why you think Young Dolph such and such? You know what I mean? I think he can answer that question. I ain't even got to answer that question. He'll tell you why. Because he a hustler. Hustlers, travelers, they the best ones. They like them. They the coldest ones.
So
The vision came to me about, why certain people were so anxious just with him saying that to get up under Jay-Z. They maybe they thought just from that interview alone that Young Dolph was gaining some kind of traction with Jay-Z or was having some types of conversations with Jay-Z, and I think it made some other people do whatever was necessary to try and get up under him. I'm telling you, that's just what I thought just from listening to that. I could be wrong, but that's just what came to my head. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, I really don't be thinking about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my partners, that's where we clash at a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Like my boys, my partners, my brothers and shit. Cause like I still do shit, move around, don't give a damn about myself and all that shit. Like, bro, you can't just do that and just move like this by yourself and doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do. I know you want to do the shit, bro. You used to that, but like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I got shot in California. Oh, God. You know what I mean? Like by my damn self, walking up to the door, walking up to the hotel. Store? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Nah, in the hotel. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm by myself, I'm going in, they coming out.
I don't need the job. Love my three. Me neither.
So it like whose fault was it? It was my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Is it random or is it periodic? Like just
it was some random shit like well fuck all that, but it's just the point. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't move around like how you usually move around. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I mean?
Was it because you had jewelry on, or because you know a lot of times I walk around by myself with no jewelry on, and I'm like,
see, a lot of people get mad because they go, well, you know, Young Dolph. People should not have allowed Young Dolph to be by himself. I have two answers for that. Number one, Young Dolph was a multimillionaire. If he wanted people around him like that, he had the money to hire security, right? Professional security. But as I told you all before, well, Young Dolph, rest in peace, Young Dolph had said one time before that Young Dolph had gotten to a point where he did not trust security because someone was dropping his location. Okay. Number two, Young Dolph just said himself that his dudes, the people that was closest to him, got on him about always moving around by himself. When people say, well, why they let him do it? Young Dolph was a grown man. Dolph wasn't impressed by Jay-Z, Monkey Boy. But yo, ugly is, and it shows my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I hear you, Miss Terrell. I don't believe he was impressed by him either. I just believe mentioning his name or saying or insinuating that he had some conversations or he knew about him made some other people jealous. Dolph was the king of Memphis and will forever be the king. But on the other side, at Cypress, I forgot you have to impress a big waterhead, big denture looking nigga. Oh my God. I guess I have to read. It says last Wednesday, rapper Young Dolph was shot and murdered in his hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. The hip hop community, both in Memphis and around the globe, has been in deep mourning. Remembering Dolph's contributions to his community through his actions and music. During his appearance at Reform Alliance and Rock Nation's job fair at Madison Square Garden, Jadakiss reflected on Dolph's impact and death, calling for an end to the violence. It's something we have to put an end to, he said. Everybody uses their platform for a lot of different things, but we have to stop killing us. We have to stop immediately, ASAP, effective as of now. violence in general, losing so many young, talented brothers and sisters in this hip hop culture, it has to cease. I don't know about nobody else, but I've always liked Jadakiss. I have. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I think Gotti and Juke will be picked up by the feds on 6/14. Can you guys hear me? Their plans didn't include getting caught. Right. Their plans did not include getting caught. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Y'all say yes. Okay. Okay. Hey, Daryl. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. But I'm happy to know that Young Dolphs, I wish it could just be, they could put it down on on Beale Street and open it up every weekend. I think that would be awesome. I just think it should be a permanent thing. Fed should have picked them up when they were in the woods camping. Y'all say the Fed should have picked them up when they was out there camping, huh? I tell you.
Then we got to try to create things where our kids grow up not in debt,
This weekend, we honor those lives lost fighting for and protecting our country. And tonight, another memorial also getting underway. Fans of Young Dolph, remembering the slain rapper's life and legacy. Fox 13's Lakia Scott joins us live in studio tonight. Lakia, good evening.
Good evening, Daniel, and to everyone at home. That November 17th day in 2021 was a very sad day for loved ones and fans of Memphis legendary rapper Young Dolph. And today is still very hard to move on from what happened. But people are trying to celebrate the rapper's life and legacy. DJ Envy paid a visit to the Bluff City to do just that. Now, the DJ and Breakfast Club radio personality hosted a car show to honor Dolph, a car show that featured rides from many big names like pre-rapper Key Glock, 50 Cent. DJ Envy even had his own fleet. And of course, the entire Dolph camouflage collection was on display. We spoke with the Breakfast Club co-host about losing such a big name in hip-hop and his perspective on fighting crime in disadvantaged communities.
I think we need the programs. I think we need things like this, family fun events where people can go and do something, experience something. You know, we're going to have, police officers and ton of security. It's going to be a safe environment, but we need more events for families and things for kids to do. Any killing, any murder is senseless. That was a senseless killing. But, the way I'm looking at it is we're celebrating his life.
I just want to say that it's just wonderful to see that people are still trying to keep Young Dolph's name alive and in the spotlight. Fans were certainly happy to be there to take part. Coming up at 10, we'll hear more from DJ Envy about Young Dolph's car show, and he also weighs in about crime in our communities.
Oh, wow. I mean, I think it's something that should be brought up to the politicians, especially the ones that are running. They want the Memphians to vote for them. Well, what the citizens don't know is they need to lay out what it is that they want. And that's one of the things that should be talked about. A Dolph's museum in downtown Memphis. Open it up every weekend. And a statue. Rest in peace, Young Dolph says, shout out to DJ Envy. You stood on business no matter who tried to tell you not to be a part of the car show. That's right, he stood on business. But in a sense, Michelle, the city can vote if they get vote for the politician that agrees to do it. I don't know what's wrong with Remy. Yeah, shout out to DJ Envy. Good job. That Young Dolph's Museum brought a lot of revenue to Memphis, especially from people coming in from outside of Memphis. So it brought a lot of revenue into Memphis. Because when people came to the museum, they didn't ride in and ride back out. I'm sure they got a hotel. That's bringing revenue into the city of Memphis. From my vantage point, anything supporting Dolph brings the city together and nothing crazy happens. It's just love and positivity. I absolutely agree. I agree 100%. So shout out to, everybody that participated, especially in the background and bringing that together. And it had to be Young Dolph's team. It was not just conjured up by itself. It took a team of people, Dolph's immediate circle and his family working together to bring something to pass like that. And it didn't just happen in Memphis. They went to other states. Somebody said that it's supposed to be out in Miami. So shout out to his team and his family, for making that happen for the fans. Giving them a close-up of giving them a glimpse into a part of his life. He loved his car selection, letting them get up close and personal and things of that nature. I know that's right. She don't like company. I'm telling you, she is something else. Yo Ugly is about to be mad at DJ Envy now with his petty self female ways of yeah, but I believe DJ Envy has a bigger fan base than him. And Dolph Museum was going to be permanent, but his team just got to get the paperwork done there for if anybody tried to vandalize it, they got to pay. Michelle says, I believe Rick Ross was jealous that DJ Envy came to Memphis with his car show. That's probably what it was about. Jealousy. Rick Ross don't even make music no more, do we? Do Rick Ross still rap? Rick Ross ain't known for making music no more, is he? He known for making wing shops or something. That's right, new to you. Yes, I saw it was really nice. Love Glock cars. That's my football team colors. When we win a Super Bowl, I call Glock up and say, "Let me ride." It would be nice to see Mia and the kids there, but I know it probably hurts her a lot. Yeah. And then the being how unpredictable it would have been as far as that environment, even though everything went well, it would have been a chance. They would have been chancing it to bring the kids out there. Not to say that they didn't take the kids to see it before they opened it. They may have had the opportunity to. Josh says, and the wings are disgusting. I was telling somebody that the wing shops always get a low score at the health department. That this. I think I saw that there's a mural going up in Miami for Dolph. Bigger fan than who? Nobody is fooling with Waterhead but Cypress. Ain't nobody fooling with Waterhead but Cypress. He already know that, child. Ain't nobody fooling with Waterhead. Let's see. But shout out to Dolph. Shout out to Young Dolph. Long live Young Dolph. Hold on. So y'all, in the wake of it being the holiday, hold on. I'm looking for the video. I don't like it when it don't show video. Hold on. You guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. So in the wake of, Young Dolph's museum and all of that being a success, thank God for that. So many people, thank God for so many people coming out and showing Young Dolph love. I think that was the biggest event that has happened in a very long time in Memphis, bigger than any birthday party or birthday bash or club situation, concert. That was a very big event. People came to and fro from abroad and all of that to celebrate Young Dolph. Okay, shout out to the people for showing love. Y'all get those likes up. But in the wake of all of the happiness as it relates to Young Dolph, okay, and celebrating his life, long live Young Dolph. So many people have an interest in this case and things of that nature because Young Dolph's life was interrupted. Okay, the devil interrupted his life. Okay, but all of his fans are still showing love, and he's gained more fans in his death that has been paying close attention to his case. Also, his fan base is just off of the chain. Okay. But in the wake of all of the good festivities that was centered around that, having all of his artists out there, Kenny Money, Jay Fizzo, I saw Snoop Bands, I saw Paper Raul, I saw Key Glock out there. They was outside. They was out there. Key Glock was out there doing a video. Them boys was letting it rip. Okay, so we're very proud of them. Okay, but it's still been like a bloody weekend in Memphis, right? People still was showing their tails, although we have a lot of people have family in from out of town. Folks spent time with their friends and their loved ones, like I had the opportunity to do, and there was a lot of other people that was doing that. Okay, they had loved ones and stuff that came in from out of town. They fellowshipped and spent time together, but it was still some folks out there showing their tail. Okay, you would think they would have been with their families, but they out there killing folks. Okay, let's take a look at this
house party in East Memphis. Now it's just one ends Memorial Day.
Take a listen.
That's a nice neighborhood. I know exactly where it is.
It's just
this is what happens when the politicians let people that don't even live in the United States come in, buy up all the houses and make them into Airbnbs, okay? And make them too expensive for, families to, to move, to get a house, because those foreigners have a lot of money. So that is what was happening in the Memphis area. There are a lot of Airbnbs. And so what has happened is neighborhoods that a lot of hoodlums couldn't infiltrate, because they're in Airbnbs now, they have been able to move into and tear the neighborhoods up. Okay, that's what's going on. Maybe if Dolph was still alive, he probably would have retired from rapping and ran for political office. Maybe. Diane, I'm still going to fancy. My doctor told me it was good for my high blood pressure. His plan was to put his artists on separately. Glock was first, then Kenny, then Fizzle, and so on. He wanted to retire by now. Yeah, he said he wanted each and every one of his artists to have their very own time. Doc was going to buy up neighborhoods and businesses and build up Memphis. You guys hit the like button. So y'all, like I said, it was a success. The guys, all of the artists was out there. They seemed to have been very happy. The fans were very happy. So that is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Hold on, you guys. I'll be right back. I got to get me something to drink. Whew. can't stand being here. Oh. Okay, you guys, I'm back. um they got motion, blue money, blue diamonds are more importantly, they got God on their side. Absolutely. I'm so happy you don't see them around here trying to start no beefs and trying to kill people, being sadistic and all of that evil stuff. You don't see them doing that. Thank God. Heat versus Nuggets. Maybe they need to. I'm so glad that it went well too. I'm glad that it went well too. Hey there, OG. What's going on? When I drop the link, Steven, they try to hack. They tries to hack when I drop the link. They be waiting. It's a lot of sick people. It's more sick people than you would ever know. Pamela says, yes, I agree. If youngsters talk, he going to tell it all. You finna make me speak on situations if you keep on, oh boy, crying, to be exact. Rest in peace, young dog. Who crying? Go ahead and spill the beans. Who crying? As they said, who crying? Letitia says, yeah, they tried to block up my cash app. Yeah, what they're doing is they're working with hackers that know how to hack into your cell phones. That's what a lot of these vloggers are doing, and the people that work in a lot of this cult that they are building. Okay. Reported to the FBI. Y'all, when y'all start having issues like with your phone, when they hack into your phone, when they start trying to mess with your cash app and things of that nature, report it to the FBI immediately. It's some stuff going on here. These folks hitting licks. And if you report it to the FBI immediately, I think there can be some results. Just go right on the FBI site and report it and let them know that you feel like that this happened off of YouTube. Okay. You were on YouTube. All these foreigners ain't working with these cuckabug heads for nothing. Okay. It's because they hidden licks. Okay. And what they do is they work with the cuckabug heads, and so that they can they're gonna do way less time than the Cuckabug kids, so that they can put everything on the Cuckabug kids. Mark my word, when it hit the fan, okay? Because it's already done hit the fan. But when it comes out, mark my word. Anybody here from Fabo? I don't think nobody heard from Fabo. Waiting on Raven and her father. Waiting on Raven and her father and Yo Gotti get arrested by the feds. Their day is coming real soon. Oh, wow. Raggedy Sobs, I call my car so fast, but I keeps it locked. And okay, yeah. I know a lot of people. Hold on. Let me tell y'all exactly. Hold on. Hey there, the balls. Hey there, the balls. The balls, you don't know how to. You got too old. You don't know how to jump up this high, girl. Hut the balls. You said that snowball. You said that snowball. Hut the snowball. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm getting ready to show y'all. Here it is right here. If you all start seeing that people are trying to hack your phone and things of that nature, your Cash App, that is the site right there. Make sure, a lot of people don't want to fill out the report. It's really not that long. Fill it out and make sure you speak about YouTube, because it's already what did they call it? A team that's working this YouTube situation. So if you put YouTube, you feel like you was violated on YouTube, I promise you, it's gonna be routed. Selling licks for $1. He minds well, stay home. Rest in peace, young dog. Hey T in chat, what it do? Hey Duke man, tonight. Y'all make sure y'all write that down. I'm talking about that love power. I like that song. Y'all like that song with Willie Hutch, by Willie Hutch, Love Power. I love that song, Love Power. Wait, oh, whoa, move. Yes, y'all get the likes of move, Snowball. Y'all gonna hear us snoring in a minute. Yeah, pre-showed out. I love it. So proud of them. I'm very proud of Pre too. I'm proud of those young dudes. The finesse. Oh, ooh. It seemed like it, don't it? Miss T, can you go to the FBI? Yes, you can, Miss Michelle. Yes, you can. Also, if you, well, okay, but yeah, you can go down there. He's still giving to his artist while he gone, because they're getting even more exposure. This is beautiful. Yes, it is. He's making sure. They thought that yes, Snowball snores like a old person. They thought by killing him that they would, just make him go away, that he would just be that artist that was killed, and that his artist would not have any success. But there is a God. It went completely opposite than what they thought. Okay. Stop. Stephen, thank you for the Cash App. I be wanting to thank everybody for the Cash Apps. I know Stephen had sent me a Cash App, and somebody else. It was some more people that did. I don't have my I believe they app take him out or try to anyways. But DK Daddy says Finesse better be careful. Them snakes will backdoor him. They are. That's all they do is backdoor people. I knew he should not. He shouldn't have did it. I knew that this would happen. I knew that this would happen. Hold on, you guys. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button too. Okay. Diane Bowen says, I thought CMG wanted to be front and center. All I hear is crickets. Letitia, he was diagnosed with that. He was younger. Yeah, bad, feeling the pressure with all them posts. They show Nuff was hearing crickets on the camping trip. Yeah, the camping trip was real weird. It was definitely weird for them all to decide to go out into the woods and go on a camping expedition or excursion or something. Crickets sound better than noise. I haven't been able to get on Instagram, y'all. What Bag been saying? Somebody send it to my screenshot it and send it to me. My day was good, Stephen. Thank you, and thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it so much. It was some more people sent me a Cash App. I promise to God, I'm going to when I look at it again, I'm gonna thank them too. I appreciate it. Rest in peace, Young Dog says Bang Wayne did a live like he pulled up on Pre with the BS he know he was gonna be in a wheelchair again. He he better keep the chain and be happy. Bunch of BS. They had a lot to say in the beginning. Now they ain't got nothing to say. They losing their minds. They ain't want to be around. The Pre takes Memphis show. I'm telling you, Pre took over Memphis. I'm telling you that right now. They took over. Rest in peace, Young Dog says they've been previewing a lot of this. Is really. Darrell says Moneybag is sending all kinds of subliminals. Those boys are scrambling. They are turning on each other quickly, even Migos. I'm gonna tell y'all something, okay? And this is just me. Looking at Little Migos, just looking at him, Little Migos looks like he has a demon on him. And it's a real dark, evil demon, okay, on him. And I don't know what he's up to, but it's real dark. Somebody need to talk to him. And what's going to happen is, see, when people call themselves trying to align themselves with people that they think is going to go and do their dirty work, they feel like is already crashing out. They have to be very careful about that, because one thing about evilness, it'll when you put it into the atmosphere, it'll turn on you. Okay, it will turn on you. And what's gonna end up happening is, if he ain't careful, them same little dudes, you know, that he's hanging around, they probably already trying to set him up to rob him. They'll mess around and turn on him, because it's something ain't right. I've never seen a person like X Cypress that will lie about, hang around people or in their circle. They didn't even take Black youngster with them on vacation. It really must be over with them. Sonia says, I've never seen okay. CMG jaws dropped and locked because they thought they was going to get away with it. Rest in peace, Young Dog says, at Diane Bowens, for real, I hate that line mess trying to make somebody look bad. At DCat Daddy, there you go. I was waiting on you to get off. Oh, wow. The devil and his demons came to steal, kill, and destroy. They went to the woods to have conversation. I found that very suspicious. I ain't gonna tell no stories. I did. I found it very suspicious. I sure did. Yes, you guys, please run the likes up. Run the likes up. Run them up until you can't run them up no more. They want to make sure no surveillance was around to hear them. Everyone that goes in the woods on that trip, are they all coming back out? I think it was all them. It was all them. New to you. Y'all, I got to see how many likes we got. Okay, y'all, keep running the likes up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscription button. Like, share, subscribe. They might be forming a suicide pact. Letitia, I said what? How he get on here? I hope not, Diane. We have to see them go down. That's right. We got to see him. We got to see him go down, you guys. Miss T. Lamigo's probably scared that Govan or Jamarcus might have given up info on his best friend that was killed at the barber shop because the young man's mother said that her son was backdoored. Ooh. If they know about it, they did. I'm telling you, if they know about it, they told. These folks is telling to get out now. But see, what a lot of people don't understand is this stuff been going on forever. I worked in Crime Stoppers for many years. So I will be the person on the end of that line, getting people, taking their tips and stuff. And I'm telling you, this is how it would go. People would call from jail constantly. And they would call from jail and say, I know about a murder. That was when it was collect calls. I know about a murder. Somebody please accept the call. I'm trying to get some time cut. That's how the police be, finding out about what happened. When they called, I mean, they used to pay $1,000 or more for if you knew about a murder. If your information turned out to be good information. And you would have people on the other end of the phone say, man, that's my dog. Man, I don't know, that's my cousin. I would talk to them for a few minutes and they'll go, yeah, you right, man. F that, man. I'm going to go and get the information. They would always give it up. And it'd be some good information too. Where's Cypress at? DK Daddy said God is going to make them all fall to their knees and cry out to him when it's all said and done. Absolutely. God says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. Y'all going to come to my wedding. I'm going to have y'all as bridesmaids in my wedding. I'm talking about all of you ladies that are on here, all of my moderators, all of the ladies that's always commenting. I'm going to have a big bridal party, child. All y'all going to be in the wedding. I'm telling y'all that right now. Letitia, Teresa, new to you, Miss Diane, both of y'all. D-Cat Daddy, Miss Roberta, all of y'all going to be in the wedding. Y'all going to be a part of my bridal party. Yes, you can come. LaToya, you sure can. Michelle Johnson says, when? Josh says, I'm ready. Teresa said, I'm too old to walk. I'm too old to walk. D-Cat Daddy says, I'm ready. Teresa, you can walk. Y'all already know I'm going to be a bridezilla. Okay? I'm going to be a bridezilla. Hold on, you guys. I got to make sure this cord plugged up. Okay. Ooh, child. I thought my beds was high. My mama's bed. Well, I ain't gonna even tell no story. This bed, this bedroom set is my old bedroom shoot, and it's my bedroom set. But I don't think this mattress is my old mattress, because I don't think my mattress that I originally had in this bedroom was this high. I think this is a new mattress that my mother has, because it's real high. That's why Remy was barking. She can't jump up on the bed. Hilarious. Bless your heart. I'll beat the security, so I got you. I believe that two great minds think a lot. Think a lot of to no good one way or another. Cuss us out, then pray for us. Y'all know how I get to cussing and crying and stuff. Y'all, I get sentimental with stuff like that. I be getting sentimental. It ain't right. Then the next thing y'all know, child, we partying. My parents' beds was high with 99 damn blankets on it. Sam, I didn't know you was tying the knot. Well, I am going to tie the knots when I find the right person. When I find the right person. Well, I am going to be engaged when I meet the right person. we speaking it into existence. I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time y'all gonna be in the bridal party. We speaking it into existence. Oh Lord Jesus, Tony, why you big? Ain't no way in the world. He said, big stepper. Oh, if he was the last person on this earth, it would not be him. I'll just pass. You'll find that special somebody. I do believe that I will. T will be talking, and every 37 minutes she'll be like, ooh, child, out of nowhere. That's because I be looking at something. When I was saying, ooh, child, sometimes I be reading something, or if I'm talking, I'm looking at something, I go, ooh, child. If I ain't got no words to say at what I'm looking at, don't take too long. I'm old. Miss T, some of us are seniors already. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I used to tell my dad. I used to always tell my dad. I was like, Dad, you know what I want you to do for me when I get married? And he was like, what, gal? I said, I would love, my dream has always been for the OJs to sing a song at my wedding. My dad said, well, you sure need to hurry up then, because they in their 80s or something now, ain't it? They probably won't even be able to stand up and sing on the stage. But you know what? I think they have retired That's my favorite group, the OJs. I love that song. You got your hooks in me. I love that song. Demon says, I love being single. These fools are out here too much work. It's a lot of, most of us here is old. Well, all of y'all gonna be invited to my wedding. So Hero Fix TV, you and your wife gonna have to come from Chicago to come to my wedding. And y'all know where I'm gonna get married at, right? At the Botanical Garden. I want to get married at the Botanical Garden. I don't know why. I don't know who that was that said Big Stepper. Ain't no way in the world. If Big Stepper was the last person on this earth, I would not deal with him. I'm happy. I'm a cougar. The way we're unaliving the young queens. Ooh. A cougar. It's a lot of women that are cougars. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't for some reason or another, I've never been interested in guys that's younger than me. But I guess the older I get, I need to look at dating somebody my age, child, because you get to dating these older men, they've already had their fun and stuff. They don't be wanting to do nothing but lay in the bed and look at TV. Hopefully not Memphis. I still want to live. That's here in St. Louis, Missouri. But I would never be a cougar because I'd be too scared to date a young guy. I just think these young guys are very, mentally unstable. Not all of them, but and child, I ain't trying to have nobody stalking me. You see, you have no more periods about to get married. Oh my God, it is pretty there. Yes, it is. It is so beautiful. They would have to play their music at your wedding, Missy. I know. I love the OJs. I love them. Darrell says, Big Stepper would be 2,000 short going into the marriage because I'm definitely getting mine. I ain't forgot about our bet. He ain't been back on here since then either, Steven. Tam, marry you a born again Bobby Brown. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, child. Now I like Bobby Brown, but his mouth all twisted. Yeah, how y'all think Bobby Brown mouth got twisted? Y'all think it came from them drugs? I wonder if he had a stroke. I wonder if Bobby Brown had a stroke. Because you know what? Sometimes when they on them drugs and stuff, they have strokes. Oh my God. I always dated older guys. One day my mom asked me, "What you doing? Marrying them to bury them?" Latoya says he's had several strokes. Bobby Brown said him and Whitney Houston stayed so high. They had 5 years of their life. He did not. He don't remember. 5 years. They don't remember 5 years of their life because they stay high all the time. And he need to lose more than that there, Steven. Yes, he had to quit in the middle of tour. Child, Bobby Brown mouth is done twisted. And it just happened all of a sudden. Like one time, we saw him again. His mouth had them went over to the side. Has it untwisted? I think it has. It ain't twisted up no more though, is it? Hadn't his mouth untwisted? I don't think his mouth is twisted anymore, is it? She snoring. She right up under me snoring. I don't think Bobby Brown's mouth is as twisted as it once was. Because that thing had to twist it all the way around almost to the back of his head. But I don't think it's twisted like that no more. People like Keith Sweat for his voice. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Miss Diane. Miss Diane down in the comments. I think his mouth done untwisted. Because like I said, that thing had done twisted. Bobby Brown's mouth had twisted so bad, it was almost around there to the back of his head. Now, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Lord have mercy. Bobby doesn't act the same like he were with Whitney. He knows that he was too old to be having children. A couple of New Edition guys have had a stroke. Oh, Lord, I sure hope they ain't on drugs. Oh, I'm talking about the rest of them. Ralph Tresvant still looks good. Moneybag gonna look like that soon. Moneybag looks bad. Has anybody noticed that? Moneybag looks real bad. DK Daddy says Keith Sweat. Yeah, Keith Sweat is not a bad. I love his voice. And he's not a bad looking guy. Snowball's snoring so hard it don't make no sense. Child, she like an old woman. Yes, Moneybag FW. Plastic Bag better quit while he's ahead. And whatever it is that Moneybag is doing, you could tell. Real Deal Lee said twisted 2 times. Twisted 2 times. Lord have mercy. Oh God. Lord have mercy. Twisted 2 times, child. He said, keep eating them $100 steaks. Maybe all the plastic on Moneybag is molding. Michelle Johnson says, yes, Ronnie still can dance. Johnny Gill. I've been looking, I used to like Johnny Gill, but when I saw Johnny Gill, how him and Eddie Murphy was sticking together like white on rice, I knew I would never have a chance with him. Even back then, and I was a teenager. His face looks swollen on that interview he did the other day. Moneybag had cheeks implants, I heard. It looks like it. You might be right, Stephen. He's going to have his own show on VH1 if he's not careful. Well, whatever it is that he doing, you could say, that he doing something to his face. I don't know what man want to go get some cheeks though. Oh Lord, have mercy. And then his eyes are very cold, like it ain't nothing there. Well, Miss T, you said it's twisted to the back of his neck. Bad guy fillers in his face. That's why his face look hard like that. Well, he needs to take them. You talking about he went and got the shots in his face, or is it the fillers from the app on the phone? Because he need to cut it out if that's what he's doing. Because it's something ain't right. Why did Moneybag have plastic surgery? Are they planning on disappearing so nobody can identify them? They always be thinking that they're a step ahead. Folks gonna get enough of thinking that they could ever be a step ahead of the government. I don't know why people think that, but they have to try it, I guess. People have to try. He can hardly smile. Looks like his lips about to pop off. His face looks like he's ironing it smooth. Mm-hmm. That's true, Shantae. They think that they could be a step ahead of God, and that's just not. It's not happening. It's not going to happen. You guys, please hit the like button. That's exactly what he looks like. The girl he date, Ari, she weird. She probably told him to do it. Too Twisted Moneybag needs to do a song. T, watch how Rock Nation starts to distance themselves from CMG slowly. Moneybag and Youngster are out. Gotti would be next. Just wait on the announcement. So has Rock Nation, because you don't hear it, but you don't even see Jay-Z has never tried to affiliate himself with Moneybag, has he? They said it's like say happy 911. Ari looks like she's had, Ari, you could definitely tell Ari has had surgeries. She's had the same surgeries, her cheeks and stuff. You could tell that she's, had some stuff done to her face. You guys, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that so much. Missy, have you been on a date this weekend? um, why you say that? Miss saying. Quetta wasn't thinking about no headaches. Definitely not Big Stepper. Big Stepper could never. Big Stepper could never. He could never. Big Stepper could never. I know. I know you're just kidding. But Big Stepper could never. He could never. Um, Demopublica says Big Stepper is a hacker. He might have him and Tam both locked up. These hackers sure gonna get locked up. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. But it's still good men out there, ladies. It is. It's still some good men out there. I want to show y'all something. This, look, y'all. Look, I got to show y'all this. Y'all know my favorite color is purple. They're rich purple. I've always wanted a purple and yellow wedding. Not purple and gold, because I'm not fond of gold like that. I like yellow, a bright yellow. I've always wanted a purple and yellow wedding. I've always wanted a purple and yellow wedding. Let me show y'all. Hold on, y'all. I know, royalty and happiness, because y'all know yellow really represents happiness. Purple represents royalty and happiness. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is absolutely beautiful. And that's a wedding, a purple and yellow wedding. That is so beautiful. My matron of honor and my maid of honor will have on purple dresses, and my my bridesmaids will have on yellow dresses. Beautiful. Why you say that, Tracy? Yellow was my grandma's. I know yellow is so beautiful. Hey, Sherry. She's going to have a nice fancy wedding. Oh, for sure. Yes. I love those colors. Not gold, but yellow. He would be high when that mouth was but his mouth was what, but you know what, that they was high all the time. And I'm gonna tell you something. There was times when Whitney and Bobby was staying high so much, Whitney didn't even look clean. Whitney did not even look clean. And I'm serious. That's Snowball. After a while, you're gonna start seeing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't mean no harm, but Moneybag looked like he on something. He looked like he on something that makes him heartless. That was boy until they showed off like they did. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud. People thought that nobody was gonna come out and show out at the Doss Museum. Folks were saying, they was talking about it was not gonna be a big turnout. Them folks showed out. People came all from St. Louis and everywhere, which is 4.5 hours from Memphis. Okay. So and they came further than that. So D1 says painkillers because his face hurt. Talking about Bobby was king of pop. He looks very untrustworthy to me, right? You know, a lot of people say he liked to stab folks in the back. I guess the only person he hadn't stabbed in the back is Gotti. And I imagine he ain't did that because he probably scared to do it. Everyone blamed Bobby for Whitney on drugs, but it was really, it was the other way around. I tell you, whatever kind of drugs they giving them, it's giving them all some strokes. They just need to go ahead and get off of drugs. It was her brother Teresa. He didn't. Yeah, her brother said that he introduced her to drugs. And all those years, that's because they knew how to market Whitney. Clive Davis, they marketed her as America's, sweetheart or whatever. Good girl. All them surgeries, though, more pills for pain. It was cars from New York, Mass, Kentucky, and Wisconsin that saw near where I was parked. Wow. If they came from way out there. Well, Kentucky is, depending on what part, like if they come from Louisville, I got an uncle that live in Louisville, about 2.5, 3 hours. It's on the other side of Nashville. So I would say Louisville maybe 4 hours because Nashville is 3 hours. Yeah. But if they came from New York and Mass, it took them a day. Yes, you guys, please hit the like button. I'm so proud that people came out and showed them love. I am so proud. Mm-hmm. I've never been curious about drugs. What do I need from them? I'm on a natural high and I love it. I'm telling you, me too. I am on a natural high and I love it. You guys, we definitely gonna start. I'm ready to start. I'm going to do a members video, a members live tomorrow, so that we can start talking about our book club and stuff. And I'm going to talk about it on my TV show, so that I can have more people to get on YouTube, and then we can start zooming and talking about it. And I just think that it's going to be something really awesome. I'm very excited about that. I get excited about that. I love reading. And so we'll all have the opportunity to discuss what book we want to read, and because we're zooming it, we'll be able to do some more stuff, be real innovative with it. Yeah, Diana's a lot of fun. Miss Roberta said she used to smoke weed in her teen years. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think I am just a lame, not a lame, but a square. I have never in my life smoked a joint. I've never in my life smoked a joint, a weed, or whatever they call it, a bud. In my day they called it bud. They call it chronic. They called it. I don't know. They called it. I call it a joint. They called it a joint. I've never smoked weed a day in my life. I'm allergic to smoke, but my grandmother used to always have these stories about. She knew how to scare me. She would always have these stories about how somebody did something, and it always ended with the person trying a drug, or the girl went away from. She knew a girl went away to college, and she left her. She had some liquor in a cup, and she left the cup and went to the restroom. And when she went to the restroom, they spiked her drink, and the girl lost her mind, and her mind ain't been right since. And this man she knew was trying to smoke a joint, and they gave him a joint and put something in the joint and ran the man crazy and started trying to do something to him, and the man had to hit him in the head. She used to always say stuff like that. She always had me too paranoid to do anything, so I was just very untrusting. I couldn't stand. I'm allergic to smoke anyways, but I've never smoked weed. I drink wine and beer. Beer is nasty. I'm not a brown liquor drinker or a gin or a vodka. I like wines. I used to be a head 37 years clean. All right, new to you. All right. Trees were better back then. The stuff they're smoking now, yeah, the stuff they smoke now, it stinks so bad. I can't even understand why they smoke it. I couldn't smoke nothing that stank like what they have. They be constantly coughing, choking and going on. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Bag paid $85,000 for a new facelift and cheek fillers at Desi Plastic Surgery of Beverly Hills. Oh God, he ought to sue them. It sure do smell like a skunk. um Cypress says, shaking his head. Cypress, what you shaking your head about? Yeah, I stopped everything when I got pregnant. I'm back, Miss T. Pre-fin to take over. About 5 takes on the way. 5 tapes on the way. Hey, we can't wait until they drop. Y'all know we gonna support them. We always support them. He let you know in the words. Her song that he is addicted to syrup. Who the hell is that snoring? That's Snowball. You better leave my dog alone. Pre-drop that typo Waukesha. And Cypress is South. Why y'all doing all that flogging since you want to shake your head? Why every time somebody from over there get picked up, they back home less than 48 hours? Cypress, can you answer that? Remy, don't start. Remy, do not start. Get on up here, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on here, Ram. I ain't got time to be bothered with you. Come on. Come on. Come on, Remy. Okay, well, go on. Lord have mercy. Roberta says, don't they call that informant? Remy will start soon. You say don't start. I'm telling you, as soon as I say don't start. Remy, I'm not. Go on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Cypress, that's Miss T grandbaby snoring. Snowball, my kids' dog that I bought for them. I need to take Snowball is a Maltese. I really should have took Snowball and gave them Remy because Snowball is such a good dog. Remy the one something else. Miss T, you should give Remy to me so she won't interfere with you. Oh, Remy is something terrible. Remy's so spoiled, it's ridiculous. My kids always say, Mom, you ain't gonna be able to give Remy to nobody because she gonna be unhappy because you got her too spoiled. Those ninjas be snitching. Their new name should be SNG Snitching Ninjas. Well, we're gonna see what Jamarcus gonna do. That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Jamarcus gonna say. Move, Snowball. Move. Stop. Come on, Remy. Now you most definitely know because everybody from Paper Route get picked up. They do at least some time like Moochie and Unc locked in the feds right now. Y'all do know time how Keon get a time cut site. I hope it's the size of a city bus. Sure. Keon ain't gonna have nobody to come out to. Jamarcus and turned his brother in. And Jamarcus was happy, wasn't he? Jamarcus said, "What's up?" to his family. When he walked out of that courtroom, he looked at his family like, "Y'all proud of me? I did what y'all said, dude. I'm saving myself," because the judge didn't give him no kickback. Keon gonna be home less than a year when he pleaded guilty to shooting Dolph and throwing the gun in LA. Go on, Remy. You never should have jumped down. Cypress, why Keon coming home early? Snowball, I sure wish you'll move. Cause see, y'all not gonna have me at the end of the bed. Remy, you jump down again. That's it for you. And I'm not playing with you. You jump down again. Do you hear me? You jump down again and see what happened. You didn't want to run back in here barking. Get out the way. If it's true, he told something. This man's supposed to did 12, I think, or 10. It ain't been number 7 years, and he ain't do the whole 7 in the feds. He only did 5 almost. They know I know what's going. That's why they had ATL PD aggravate Dolph. Remy knows she will show out too. Ooh, Remy shows out bad. You guys hit the like button. Jamarcus took straight drop into hiding and took cornbread to pick up some money. Quit probably told on the meatloaf lady, Kamisha. Quit told on anybody that was involved. Miss Diane said, "Talk your stuff, rest in peace, young dog." And Gotti, you need to stop throwing shots at Dolph. You proving you a hater every time you speak on your artist. You say, "Y'all CEO ain't doing this." Dolph was gonna do plenty things with his artist clown. Yeah, they jealous of him in death. It's sickening. It's a sickness. It's an obsessive sickness. You have to watch. You have to pay close attention to people that are obsessive and jealous as they was with young Dolph, because these are the end results. I really wish Young Dolph would have put a paper trail on them. You'd be surprised what people do, and when they can't do it, or you know, they want to hide their hands on doing it. They go get weak people to do it for them. Like somebody was saying today, when people are consistently harassing you, they are obsessed with you. What's the end result? Because there has to be an end result, and that's what people need to think about. These folks are, when people are, it takes a mentally sick person to be fixated when they attach themselves to you, on you. The end result is they always try and do something to you, because only a sick mind could be fixated on a person continuously, right? That's a sick mind. And so that's why you have to take precautionary measures and do what is necessary to protect yourself, as far legally and physically. You better be careful, or Gotti try to put it on you as Cypress. Kamisha show been quiet lately. Ooh. Why y'all think she been quiet? Diane Bowens, I think it was bad. I think he's getting all that plastic surgery so he can live his truth behind the walls. I tell you. Did y'all enjoy the holiday weekend? I know I did, you guys. I'm trying to think of a song that I want to play to I like music to express my happiness. Let me see. I'm talking about my joyful mood. What song could do that? Um Let me see. I want you. It's so nice and it's so right. Lucky you, lucky us. Oh yeah, I got one, y'all. Send for me. I'm gonna just play a love that song when I was growing up in the 80s. I used to love that song so much. My holiday weekend has a gloomy cloud. My friend son got murdered. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Cypress, why is Keon coming home early? You never did answer that. You see, Cypress don't like to answer when we ask him why these folks coming home early. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Lynn. My condolences. Remy, lay down. You better not. And I mean you better not. Sit down. And I'm not playing with you. You jump down, then you want to bark to get back up. Cypress CMG tonight. CMG soaking because Pre had such a good turnout. And Young Dolph's museum in Memphis, in his hometown, was absolutely wonderful. Remy, I'm not playing with you. Remy, I'm not playing. Sit down. Sit your behind down. I did. I said he properly told if this is true. Cypress, I don't believe he's innocent. He knew the play, plus he paid money. Miss T, he can't answer it. I just told him to all my bluff and answer it. He still ain't all Keon snitching ass gonna come home to is that old as Rose that's gonna get took back after they notice he told. Yes, yes, Pre did in Cyprus. All them boys mad. He said, "Don't cry, Cypress." We're very, very proud of Pre. We are very, very proud of them. Is it true? And it's not because Dolph didn't testify. He was saw on camera and all. So that's not the case. Keon just sung like that music Miss T just was playing. Cypress said Miss T that Keon done told on. That boy Keon was telling them interrogators, "How can I make you happy?" Oh my God. You jumped down. You're not getting back up. I told you. No. Good evening, Miss T. It sounds like there is a chosen one somewhere. Bless you in the chats. Remy, you're not getting back up. You jumped down. I told you not to do it. You did it. Remy too hard-headed. I told her not to jump down. Now she's trying to come back. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, it's getting hot. It is time for me to get my braids. It is time to get braids, child. So I can go on ahead and just put them on up in a bun. Who's this? So they got stairs by their bed. Teresa said I got stairs by my bed. I told Remy not to get down. Remy is very hard-headed. I said, Remy, don't get down. I told her several times, and she sat down, and then she waited till I started back talking and jumped down. So I'm teaching her a lesson. I told her not to. Y'all run the likes up. She is definitely spoiled. Snowball laid on over there and went on the bed. Remy jumps down, knowing she can't jump back up on this high bed. Cypress tail bag, don't drop no disc either, trying to clear up none until Nunu resting peacefully, because right now things ain't too good until he go visit them twins. He not none living. I'm on the floor. My dog weigh 5 pounds. I think Remy weighs about maybe. I don't think Remy weigh 15. Remy weigh about 9 to 11. I can't remember what she weighed the last time I took her to the doctor because she gets sick. I have to take her to the doctor. I was just too tickled when I take over there to the doctor and they got insurance, medical insurance for the dogs. I know y'all hear my mama got her gospel music up loud. But she got a preacher on. He's preaching, praying. I use my care credit to take my dog to the vet. Yeah, they got barrier insurance too. I guess the insurance like $10 a month. I might need to get that on her, depending on what the copay be. Because when I take her to the doctor, that bill be almost $300. And I take her because when she's sick, because I don't like for her to be sick. I have to take her for a shot. So it's only like $30 something. So sorry to hear that, at Lynn. Our condolences. Rest in peace says at Diane Bowens, he done got me on one now. He don't know. he don't want to talk no more. Earlier he was talking that big bad talk, that big boy talk. Hey Tyranny, Cypress, we all want cash apps for lunch on you when it's over. I know that's right. Um, who's Cypress? You never gave the names. You always goes in circles. Let's take it to the panel then. Oh Lord. And people don't get where I'm going when I said bad don't visit the twins. Newski got kids and he only visits certain ones like a big child. My daughter takes care of dogs as though they are human. Her dog died and she had her cremated. I don't know when Bella died, we was hurt. You talk about hurt. We was screaming and crying. We love Bella. Yeah, but you know what? That's not the first time I heard that rest in peace, Young Dolph, about that. You're welcome, Miss Lynn. I have all my dogs cremated. They're my babies. All right, y'all. We've been on here almost 3 hours. I'm gonna get off because I'm tired, and I got to get up early in the morning and go over to the office. So, I'm gonna get on now. Okay. But I thank y'all for tuning in as always. It is always a pleasure. It is always a blessing for you all to tune in and to support the channel. Okay. I want you guys to pray for me and my family as I pray for you and your family. No weapon formed against any of us or our family shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. We send every evil curse back to the sender. We reverse that curse and send it back to the sender. Every hoodoo, every voodoo, every curse that has been conjured up and put into the atmosphere to try and harm us, may it devour the sender and take them out of here and before this year is out. Some people too evil to live, okay? So I just thank you guys for tuning in. I love you guys. I'll be on again tomorrow night, okay? I'll talk to you later.